congratulations on your documentary, Mayor Pete here.
Thanks, Gig.
Hey, so tell us what the origination of this documentary, what sparked the idea for you to make a documentary on Pete Buttigieg?
Yeah, well, I knew Pete was an up and coming star in Democratic politics, but he was just mayor. And when he announced, or he was announced he was considering running for president, I thought, well, what an unlikely story. Probably won't be successful. It seems a bit presumptuous, but a bit like a Frank Capra film. But what I was excited about was having access to him in this campaign, which I've really never seen before in a political documentary, a presidential candidate who lets you into that process. And a couple, Chasten and Pete, letting me in to see what it's like to have your relationship tested. To be a gay couple on the national political stage. I mean, these were things that were really interesting to me. What I didn't expect was that Pete's campaign would catch fire, that he would take off and become, in this 20-person field, a really credible candidate. And that made this journey really exciting to me.
Why were they so letting you be so accessible to filming their story? Because if this was any other campaign like Biden or Clinton, you would have to jump through fires and hoops to get anything done.
Yeah, I think the very fact that Pete was not so established, that he had not as much to lose, you could say. But I also think the rules of American politics and the relationship that candidates have to the media has been reshaped in the sort of post-Trump era. In the Trump era, it was reshaped. And so I think that Pete was really committed to transparency. I think that at the time that we started the project, he also had a very small staff, just 4 people. I think he figured, what do I have to lose? I think he trusted me, and that's important. He knew my work, and I wasn't promising to make a promotional film for him. That's not what I do. I think that it was important to me to establish my independence as a journalist and a storyteller, which I made clear to him. I didn't come in to support him. I came in to understand him and to follow the journey that he was on. And what's more remarkable is that even when the campaign grew to 400 or 500 people, it became harder to keep up with him, but he was true to his commitment to allow me to be in the room, whether it was debate preparation or meeting with his top political advisors about strategy. All of those things are really unprecedented, I think, in terms of access. And I think that we were able to build a relationship of trust. We had a lot of time together to do that. And I think it helped that I got to know not just Pete, but the people around him and Chasten as well. And he knew that I was in it for the long haul, and he respected that.
Most excellent. And real fast, one more thing.
Yeah.
Is and what should we learn after watching this documentary?
I think what the film provides is a glimpse into someone who is very much one of the future stars, is a star of the party, and will continue to play a big role in American political life. I think you learn what it's like to be a human being and run for president, how hard it is to both be yourself and also to satisfy everybody around you who needs you to be many different things. And also to be this couple, to see the relationship test. It's kind of a love story, and I think that's evergreen. And wherever you are in the political spectrum, or I think just to see a relationship of 2 people who are holding on tight as they go through this incredible story together makes it, to me, more than just a political narrative.
Well, thank you very much for carrying this conversation. Your documentary, Mayor Pete, is excellent. Thank you.
Thanks, kid. Appreciate it.